Hey, Mark.
Hi, Tammy.
Hey, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Tell me a little bit about you and where you're from and about your family.
Okay, well, my wife and I are from Newberry Park. We have two
Where's
little ones.
Newberry Park?
Newberry Park, California.
Very good.
We have two little ones. We have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
So are you getting a lot of sleep?
Actually, my wife is the one that's not getting a lot of sleep. She's usually the one that gets up, because I work 24-hour shifts, so she lets me sleep because she knows I'm going to work for 24 hours.
So what do you do for 24 hours, Mark?
I'm a fire captain for one of the largest fire departments in California.
Wow.
So
every boy's dream.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Every little boy's dream. Don't they want to be like a fire chief and ride on those big trucks?
Yeah.
So did you want to do that since you were a little boy?
No, I wanted to play left field for the Angels.
Yeah.
But that didn't work out too well.
Definitely a little bigger paycheck, I would guess, huh?
Yeah, that's for sure.
So are you away from your kids a lot?
Yeah, just to make ends meet, we have to work. We work 24-hour shifts, so we work a day, off a day, and then we work a day. And this goes on for a cycle of 3, and then you're off for 4. But a lot of times you end up working the in-between days, if you can understand that. So you're on for 24, and then you'd be off for 24, but then you get that overtime, so then you're actually on for 72 hours.
Yeah.
So and that's hard on the whole family. It's
busy life.
especially hard on my wife.
Yeah.
Because now she's at home with 2 little ones for 72 straight hours.
Yeah. Is she alive when you get home?
No, she looks like a train hitter. So crying, dark circles, and then if I'm up through those last couple nights, I look like a train hit me. It's like 2 trains colliding. Like, what are we gonna do? Yeah, so it's kind of hard on the family.
So Mark, how did you get into the whole idea of trading at the very beginning? Have you always done this? Did you grow up with this? Was this a part of your family or understanding?
Actually, I met Jeff through a group that we were both in, and Jeff seemed like a stand-up guy, a man of integrity, and he was actually there giving a talk on something else, but then I knew that he also did the options. So then he was hosting a webinar that I attended, and then from there I just knew with everything that he was telling us to say, hey, this is great stuff. This could be a way to not work those 24 hours in between those 2 days. I'd spend more time with my family. And so it just kind of took off from there, and this was a couple of years ago.
So did you have a background in trading stocks and doing?
None at all.
None at all?
None at all, no. Besides the fire department, at the time I was doing real estate.
So when you entered into this, was there a little apprehension? What were your questions? Did you think,
I literally knew nothing about it. But Jeff's course, that credit spread course, it was so comprehensive, and he laid everything out, and it made it easy, And if you had a question, you could ask the questions. It made it easy. So.
Before you had the knowledge of what Jeff brought into your life and into your family, what was your investments? What did they look like? How did you take care of your investments?
Just like every other firefighter, you just put a certain percentage of your paycheck into a 457 or a 401k.
And?
I would never do that now. Not
Why?
in a million years. Because I can make a lot more money managing my own money. That money that we were putting away into a 457 account, I can just, with all the tools that Jeff showed me now, I can just make a lot more money. It like hurts me inside when I hear guys at work saying, oh, I got this amount of money going into my 457, but I just cringe. But there's a little bit of a conflict there because I'm in a supervisor's role. I really can't give them financial advice being in that supervisory role, so it makes it tough.
So you heard about Maximum Control, the product. You went through the process with Jeff, and did you feel like you were gaining confidence as you were walking through this, and knowledge and understanding?
Yeah, thank God every night that we did it, because there was a lot of stuff going on at home, but we did it. I knew I wanted to do it, and we found a way to do it. And it's like going from a really good high school, and now we just graduated with a master's degree over this last 9 weeks. So, and that's how I feel. And then instead of worrying about some of the things that I was doing through the money management techniques that he's taught us and to follow and the different strategies, I'm excited that I'm losing sleep now over excitement where before I was like, well, I hope this goes right or that goes right. because I just didn't have those tools before. So now I'm losing sleep over being excited instead of worry. So it's great. I'm real excited. I really haven't shared all that emotion with my wife because I don't want to get her too excited. So
You don't want her knowing you have more money. Yeah. That's what you don't want. No, honey, we don't have any more money to spend.
yeah, just like the last couple tools that Jeff explained to us and taught us is just, I mean, you just sit there at night and go, oh my God. So just awesome stuff.
So did you have to overcome any obstacles to get into this program? I mean, there's an investment involved. Is it worth the investment?
Right. Well, if for people to even look at that, it's crazy because you're going to get your investment back during the 9 weeks, and then you look at your future and you go, for the next however many years. I mean, I could be a broken down. I could, because I have to stay in shape to be a firefighter, but I could do this forever. I mean, and I can make money at this forever if you just apply the money management techniques and the specific technical analysis that you have to do with each chart, and you apply the rules along with the money management techniques, and you can do this. You know, and it's not calculus. It's not something that's easy. You got to apply the time. It's a lot of hard work, but you put the time in, and the payoff's incredible. So it's not even a matter of the investment. I mean, I would pay $40,000 if I knew what I know now at the end of 9 weeks. I would, I'd pay $100,000.
And people do pay that. They give it to
Right.
other people
Right.
to invest their money.
Right. And I've told Jeff he should be charging that because you can get that. So it's just amazing what we've learned. Like before, I felt like I was just like a good foot soldier, and now I have a whole Air Force. I got a whole Navy behind me. I have all these different, weapons. It's great.
How long have you been trading in this program?
In this program, it really just started like 9 weeks ago.
9 weeks ago. And have you seen any positive results?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just like I said, we've more than paid for the cost of the program. And then you look to the future, you go, oh my God, we're going to make a ton of money if we just apply the principles of what he's taught us over these 9 weeks, the rules, and the money management techniques. And it's like, just like I said before, now I'm excited. I'm losing sleep over being excited about the future instead of worrying about a couple different things because I didn't have those money management techniques into my prior trading program.
How much time do you have to spend to manage this on a weekly basis? Is there an enormous amount of time involved in the trading, or is it a manageable amount of time?
Well, during the 9 weeks, I've spent a significant amount of time, and I've just spent hours reviewing each segment so I have it down. I've spent a significant amount of time, but the payoff's amazing. I mean,
there's so much great information in Maximum Control. What did you like the best? What did you find to be the most aha moment in the program?
The most aha moment was figuring out a specific pattern that Jeff was teaching us. And I wasn't getting it at first, and then finally it just clicked. I'm like, oh my God, can make a lot of money with this pattern. And I just went back and back test. I'm like, oh my God, I worked on this chart. Oh my God, I worked on this chart. So then I need to see these things and then apply the new strategies to it. And there's a way to go on certain different platforms, and you can figure out how much money you would have made. And I'm like, oh my God, I bought Jeff a Porsche and sent it to his house.
He would have liked that. Where's your follow through? Where is your follow through? So these concepts that you were getting, and you were starting to apply them, and you almost immediately started seeing results.
It wasn't almost, it was immediate. It was right away. But there was a lot of work that went into that, just studying the material and going over the recordings, and then the follow through to actually do it, to have the belief in it. But Jeff's so positive and he's so motivating that you felt confident making the move. So, and then we did so much back testing and so much practice that it's like second nature to actually put it on. So
what does your future feel like for you right now? How has it changed? Is there more anticipation? Do you feel a sense of more control?
No, I believe that my wife and I, our goals that we have, we can achieve. We have a lot of things that we want to do for our family. There's places that we want to go. There's places we want to take our kids, and I know we can do that. with what we've learned. And I don't want to work those overtimes. It's hard. It's hard on our family, just like I told you in the beginning.
So your future, you have a sense of anticipation?
Yeah, I would like to, I want to watch my kids grow up. I don't want to be at work for 72 hours. So, and I just know within, I'll just be modest, within a couple of years that I won't have to work overtimes anymore with this. Mm-hmm. Privately, I told my wife within 6 months, well, I'm not going to be working any overtime because I want to spend that time with my son and my daughter, and it's fun. We have a good time together, and I don't want to miss that. And I miss a lot when I'm at work for 72 or 96 hours. So, and this will enable us to go on vacations wherever we want to go, and just not worry about money or.
Mark, I love that you didn't have any training in this. Before
Right.
you started the process, you weren't trading stocks and you weren't at a business school, and you were just a person like most of us who wants to save money, wants our money to work for us. But then all of a sudden you heard about this program and you met Jeff, and it really changed. You were able to step up and really embrace this whole program. Do you feel successful in it?
Yes, oh, absolutely. Through the first 9 weeks, and just like I've been told, I've been sick for a month, and we're still very successful. I'm very excited about just the different concepts and the strategies that he taught us and the money management techniques, and I'm ecstatic about it. We're very excited, and I can see us doing everything. I can visualize it and see it, that we're going to be able to do it now.
There's a lot of people in your same position. A lot of people. They have a little nest egg over there they haven't made a penny on. In fact, they've probably
Right.
lost a lot of money on it. And they're thinking, oh, can I do this? I'm not sure. What if I don't have the skills? What if I don't know how to do it? What would you say to that person?
Well, that's where I think where Jeff, the person, comes into play. Is he's a straight shooter. He's a man of integrity. And I've been to a lot of seminars. I've gone down a lot of different roads, and so many guys are just salesmen, and you just don't get a good feeling. But you get a great feeling with Jeff, and it's something that you can believe in, and go for it, and go, no, this is a real deal. This works. It's working for this guy. I'm going to do it. So I think that kind of puts you over the top. And there's a lot of people that won't take that step because they get an uneasy feeling with a lot of different guys. Just the different people that you meet, you just don't get that good feeling. You don't come away with a good feeling.
That Jeff is a man of integrity.
Yeah, he's a family man of integrity. Just the way he is, it'll help a lot of people jump over that barrier for them.
Because I think that's a normal
thing. They won't
thing.
feel intimidated,
right,
or anything like that.
Right.
They're not getting the shaft. They're not getting some sales pitch. So.
And they're given tools to actually be successul
Right.
at investing, and then they
Right.
actually get tangible results that they can measure.
Exactly, and at the end of the day, he's not saying, okay, now that I've taught you this, now you just have to go do this. There's none of that. He's giving you everything he's got, and this is it. This is what you got to learn, and that's it. There isn't like, oh, by the way, you got to invest $5,000 more or anything like that. It's just that's it.
Right, a true coach.
Yeah.
A true coach.
Yeah, he's an awesome coach.
Rebecca, it is
Hi.
so nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you.
So this amazing husband of yours
Yes.
had this incredible idea that he was going to take all of your savings and he was
Yeah. My shopping account.
your shopping
Little,
account, your
absolutely.
shoe account.
Yes.
He was going to take all of that, and he
Yes.
was going to do a new program with Jeff. And
Yes.
and he said to you one day, what? What did he say to you?
I have this academy that I want to do. Well, he originally first started doing the trading, and we saw the success with that. And then he came to me with the idea of doing the academy, and I have all my trust in him. So if it's a good idea, I just go with what he says as far as those kind of things. And he's very excited, and we've seen some great results. So gets me excited about it.
Does it?
Yes.
So, but at the beginning, how did you feel about it? Was you were confident because of the program itself? Did you know anything about the program?
I did not know.
So
No.
you didn't work necessarily together on that,
No.
but you had confidence that he knew what he was doing. Wow. Must be because you're a firefighter.
Yes.
And so as a woman, that's a big deal.
Yes.
As a woman, you're thinking about, what are you thinking about as a woman? About him investing this money, you're thinking about
the future with the kids, and after I started reviewing it with him, and like I said, I have all my trust in him, so he was very excited, and we started to see results right away with the first trading program. So I was very confident once he started to do the academy.
How do you feel about your investments now, your future
Oh, it's very
investments?
exciting. Just like you said, being able to have him at home instead of gone for 4 days, because it is very tough being at home with 2 little ones for 4 days. We do look like a train wreck when he comes home.
You attest that is true.
That is absolutely true. So for him to not have to be gone for 4 days and just to spend the initial time learning the trading program, it's been well worth it.
So as a mom, you look at it from a perspective of the value it brings your family.
Absolutely. The quality of life that we can have instead of working constantly and him being gone and missing out on all the family times and daily activities with the kids. He's now going to be there, which is exciting.
And for you too, Mark, when you listen to your wife and you hear what she has to say, I mean, it's really mirroring what you said. You both have the same values, and you came into this because of your family.
Right.
And you're going to stay in this because of your wife's shopping patterns. And her cute boots. That's why you're staying in this
Just
program.
over 200 pairs of shoes. There's lots of cute boots.
Oh, no.
No, but I can see that, I can hear the emotion in her voice that she's excited about it, because it really is tough. We're laughing about it now, but those are tough days, those 72s and 96s. And if we get a brush fire, because we live in there's a lot of rural land where we're at, and I could be gone for a week at a time. So it just makes it really tough. And
So
then we don't have, it just seems like 1 week blends into the next, all of a sudden the month's gone.
Yes.
Because we do this like
That's
back to
happened
back.
multiple times.
So you clearly see not only is this a fantastic investment financially for you, but it's also a fantastic investment for your family, your
Yes.
family life.
Yes, absolutely. I just wish I could share it with my guys at work. It's like I want to set up a fund just for them and trade it for them.
The quality of life outweighs the financial outlay by far. Once you go through it and you see the future that you can have, it's exciting.